Batman boxing talk, man. Back again. Allen, Cowboys 3-0. Trash. Oh, you making a prediction, huh?
I'm not gonna talk football with you.
I'm saying, Errol, Spence, Cowboys, you making your prediction, huh?
No, it's not my prediction.
Oh, all right.
That's not my prediction. And I mean, Philly.
What about us?
Won last night.
Oh,
but we'll see y'all in October.
Don't worry about us.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you.
Don't worry about us. You seen Wentz. You seen Wentz go to work. Wait till we get healthy. That's all. Who you like?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay, he must be a Skins.
Actually, I don't like football now because of the Washington Redskins. And I haven't liked it for the last, 5-6 years, Alan? Because they've been sorry for the better part of a decade.
Well, Alan said this last year. He didn't like the Cowboys no more. He was done with them.
No, I don't watch football like that.
Now I see him with a big star on his forehead.
I'm not watching football. I don't want to watch it.
Whoa.
I've been consistent in saying. Until Jason Garrett leaves, I don't look for Dallas to do anything.
Well, take the hat off.
I'm going to take the hat off. I've been a Cowboy fan before you were born.
I don't know if it's been that long.
It's been longer than that.
Predictions.
Yes.
Speaking of the predictions, what y'all think about the weigh-in? Y'all see the weigh-in today?
Yes, I think that they both look in tremendous shape, and I just hope because Shawn Porter been training like forever for this fight that he didn't leave it all in the gym.
You ain't lying.
God damn, because he been training forever.
Do you think they're gonna when they rehydrate?
Well, it's no rehydration clause.
Oh, they can't rehydrate?
It's no rehydration clause, meaning, Errol normally can only rehydrate 10 pounds because of the IBF rules, but because it's a unification bout, he might come in 215. No, it's like, might come in that thing 215. It's like, Errol probably be like 165, 166, somewhere around there.
You think that much?
I think he's gonna be big.
I think he's gonna come in with like 160.
I think he's gonna take advantage of not having to be 10 pounds over. Cause right after the weigh-in, that man started drinking Pedialyte, Pediasure.
Yeah, they all
Gatorade.
Yeah,
Shawn didn't.
No, he didn't.
Nah.
He was eating lettuce, wasn't he?
Shawn was eating lettuce on Thursday.
Thursday night, because Shawn had to make weight. Think about how long as Shawn been training.
He should have been on weight
exactly. Then. That food topped at 147.
Yeah.
I was thinking that Shawn, he been training forever. You saw the way he looked. I was like, oh, he got to be like 145, 146.
I thought
he was at 147.
I thought he was going to be at like 146, maybe 146 and a half. I thought Errol was going to come in 146 and a half.
That's what I thought too. Yeah. But they both was on 147.
Yeah. Right at 147.
Right on point. But I think, man, I don't know. I'm excited. I ain't gonna lie. I don't watch the fight. What is it? The fight camp.
Yeah.
I don't watch that joint like 2-3 times. Excited, man. I wish I could be out there.
I really like listening to a lot of the fighters this week. I watched one with Roy Jones speaking on Spence's not inexperience, but the fact that he hasn't been tested yet, and I believe. What Tony, you was saying something about Kenny Porter. The references that he made that, we with matchmakers, you match people to the skill set. So Errol would look good, but Errol still to this point. But you can't say that because of the Kell Brooks.
I'm about to say, the thing with Roy Jones, I feel like he's already on the Crawford side because he was an HBO commentator and he got to see a lot of Crawford. You can't say that, man, because I don't think Crawford has been tested. If you want to be honest.
Well, he you must have saw that because he spoke on Crawford and he said of all the welterweights, Shawn Porter and Crawford are the only two that have been tested because under the lights, Crawford has got it done.
So if Shawn Porter's fought Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman has fought Danny Garcia, and Danny Garcia has fought Shawn Porter, and Danny Garcia has fought Keith Thurman. How can Shawn Porter be the only one that's tested?
No, he's not the only one tested.
I'm just saying.
I
think those group of guys have been tested more than Terrence Crawford has. Even though at any weight, I think Danny Garcia's 140-pound fights were tougher fights than the fights that Terrence Crawford had at 140. Lucas Matisse when he was a killer. Lamont Peterson. Who Crawford fought at 140? Everybody gonna keep saying Poster, but we see Poster is trash.
And yeah, I mean, we saw he was trash after Terrence Crawford beat him. Yes, we did, but nobody was saying he was trash before.
I been thought he was trash. All them Eastern European type one-dimensional fighters.
And what's the other one he won the belt from when he hit him with a body shot? Yeah, Ndongo. Yeah, and everybody say he was trash after Terrence Crawford.
I said he was trash before. Who he beat? Who he beat?
He took the title from somebody.
Ricky Burns, somebody who Crawford already beat.
But he took the title from somebody.
Trash, man.
Was he undefeated?
The 140-pound division when Terrence Crawford was there was not as good as it was when Danny Garcia was there.
I mean, you can only say Danny Garcia and Lucas. Oh no, Lamont Peterson. You're right. So yeah, okay, you're right.
I'm just saying, like,
you get that. You're right. I mean, but those three alone, I would say was tougher than like if you put Lucas Matisse in place of Postal. Or, Lamont Peterson, who was a dog down at 140.
Yeah.
And, in place of Ndongo. You're right. I give you that.
So, I just don't like that not tested.
Yeah.
Stop that stuff.
Man. I mean, the only person I think, to tell you the truth, honestly.
Don't say no Gamboa.
No, I'm not talking about Gamboa. But, I mean, he was tested with Gamboa. But I'm saying. It was a good fight. Yeah, it was a good fight. I'm saying, no, I'm not talking about Terrence Crawford anymore. I'm talking about Errol Spence. Mm-hmm. As far as Errol Spence. You can't say he wasn't tested. I mean, strictly like you just said, Alan, because of Kell Brook.
And not only Kell Brook, he went over there.
That's what I'm talking about. And, that is added pressure that I'm going to go over to your country.
Whoop you
in front of 40,000 fans, whatever.
Break your shit up.
Yep. And, and he dealt with some adversity then. It wasn't like a cakewalk. So you can't say that he wasn't tested. He beat the same man that came over here and beat Shawn Porter. Yeah. So the fact that he's not, look, now like, if you want to talk about, all of the rounds and stuff like that, yeah, when you're coming up, you are matched, against people that make you look good and, that fit your skill set. But all that goes out the window when you're saying untested, when you mention Kell Brook's name and where Errol Spence took that title from.
And not only that, people don't give Errol Spence credit for Mikey Garcia. But
I don't give him as much credit.
But okay, so let me ask you this. Are you going to give Kovalev credit if he beat Canelo? No,
not really.
You're not going to give
Kovalev credit? No, actually I would. Give Kovalev credit I would because he's 36 years old.
Come on, man.
I'm serious.
You gonna give
but actually, Kovalev, I wouldn't give Kovalev only because he's 36.
No, not only because he's 36.
I'm serious.
Because he beat Canelo. You going to give him credit?
Nah, not really. Canelo coming up from one. But I just expect Kovalev. I expect Canelo to beat him.
So why you expecting to beat him if he coming up from one season?
He's 36, man.
Come on, man. You contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that's why I said I wouldn't give him credit. Like I said I would give him credit because he's 36 or whatever. But I mean,
do you think if this was a Kovalev that was 5-10 years younger?
10 years younger.
10 years younger. Come on.
Canelo would be 20.
20. Nah.
5 years ago, would Canelo take this fight?
I don't think no version of of Kovalev could beat Canelo.
You know what?
But we got a Kovalev, we got a Canelo Kovalev segment coming. Yeah. We'll save it for that. Mm-hmm. But
back to Spence and Porter.
Like I said, then we got the undercard. I keep wanting to say Andre Dirrell, but it's Anthony Dirrell.
Anthony the dog
Dirrell. Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, y'all seen his logo? I love that logo with the A and the D with the dog as the middle part peeking out the D. That thing looks so sweet. But David Benavidez, man. Between him and I don't know because
has he been tested? That's a good question. Has he been tested?
I don't think he has, but I don't think Anthony Dirrell is the person that's going to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's a good question because the only fight I saw of David Benavidez is when he beat Javion Love, but is it Jalen?
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Love and like Anthony said, come on man, you beat Jalen.
I mean, but Anthony Dirrell ain't much better.
The couple of fights I saw him in, he looked alright, but he didn't look good his last fight though.
He ain't much better. I mean,
but this is going to be a step up in competition.
First of all, let me say this: I didn't like that. Mm-hmm. I didn't like how he tried. To me, it looked like he kind of tried to throw Jalen Love under the bus. I ain't like that. If I'm from DC,
he wasn't trying to.
I ain't gonna never say. I don't give a what Jared Hurd look like. I ain't gonna never say. I mean, come on, you fought Jared Hurd, or come on, you fought Lamont Peter. I never say that. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's disrespecting somebody that came from the same place that you came from. I ain't like that. I mean, I could be wrong.
I mean, if you could say no, I mean, but I don't. I think he would. I think he was saying it as a point of like Jay Leon not being, at his best then when you.
No, he didn't say it. Like, he should have said it like you fought Jay Leon later on in his career.
Okay, that's true.
He made it seem like Jay Leon Love was just complete trash.
That's
I ain't
true.
like that.
Yeah,
especially with both of y'all being from Michigan. I don't like that.
Oh, they were both from Michigan?
Yeah, Jay Leon Love from Michigan.
Well, maybe they had beef.
No, I ain't had beef because then he said, that's my man. But,
yeah.
No, I ain't like that at all. I can make my prediction now on that fight, to be honest with you. David Benavidez, stoppage. Rounds between 6 and 9. Stoppage.
I don't know.
David Benavidez by massacre.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because
David Benavidez. Go ahead.
Because David Benavidez has not been tested.
I don't care.
Yeah, okay, you don't have to care.
The skills, okay, like I said.
Exactly. I mean, look, because he has not been tested, because of the limited amount of fights I've seen from both of them, I would lean towards David Benavidez. But I mean,
block out that boy.
When he, like I said, I do think that this is going to be his toughest fight to date, though.
Who?
Anthony Durrell.
Brandon.
Who? Going to be David Benavidez?
Toughest fight to date.
Brandon, let me ask you something.
I give the edge.
We talking about the same person, ain't just the same person that was getting whooped by Uzcategui at the MGM Grand?
Who was getting whooped by Uzcategui?
Durrell.
Like I said, I don't know too much
about
it.
Was that his last fight? He got dropped, and then the trainer had to steal.
But didn't David Benavidez get dropped by a jab?
Then the trainer had to steal off on Uzcategui.
Yeah, but didn't Benavidez get dropped by a jab?
Yeah, but
all right, then. So what are you talking about?
No, he got flatlined, good nighted, and then the trainer got mad, teed off on Uzcategui.
Yeah, because he hit him after the bell, was it?
Man,
was it?
This is a massacre.
Was it after the bell?
Between 6 and 9.
No, you ain't answered the question. Was it after the bell? Was it after the bell?
I mean, it was on time, but come on, how many people get hit after the bell?
Yeah,
and you in close quarters and you fighting in the bell ring. How many times we done seen punches get thrown after the bell?
Okay.
Did Bo Holyfield fight after the bell?
Yeah.
Did Tyson Holyfield? Like, come on, stop that.
Is it right though?
It don't matter.
It does matter because
he was getting whooped.
Matter.
Okay,
no, was he? I don't know.
If he wasn't getting whooped before he got dropped, then okay. He was getting whooped. Period.
I didn't see the fight, so I can't comment on that.
He was
the bell. Yeah, it's right. Damn it, I don't care. You can sit there and bring up all kinds of stuff. It doesn't matter.
Come on, Jay Leon, look. He was getting whooped.
Yeah. Okay. Did your boy get dropped by a jab?
Benavidez.
Did he get dropped by a jab?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you do. You know. Yeah, but you don't want to talk about that. Yeah.
What you mean?
But look, this man got hit after the bell and got knocked out when he shouldn't have got hit after the bell.
In close quarters fighting.
Was he?
I can see if he was turning away and then he just teed off. We fighting.
No.
That means if the bell wouldn't have rung, you would have still got dropped. We fighting.
You saw it, man. Look, it was clearly after the bell.
Man, we fighting.
The punch was clearly after the bell. No, I'm saying, but it wasn't after the bell when David Benavidez got dropped by a jab. So? Like I said, that I'm leaning towards David Benavidez, but you ain't just going to downplay the fact that
then don't lean toward him. Lean toward the dog Darrell then.
No, I'm leaning towards David Benavidez. Like I said, you ain't tell me what the hell I lean towards. Lean towards who the hell I want to lean towards.
Lean towards Anthony Darrell then.
Listen, you got two. The similar thing in these two fights.
You stop tripping in this motherfucker.
Hot over there. Talking on that. All right, well then since you got dropped, okay, if he gonna get dropped by a jab, then go with Anthony Darrell then.
I said who I was going with, damn it, and I'm standing on that. You ain't gonna tell me who to change it to.
Go with the dog.
But your boy got dropped by a jab, and you act like you don't know what. I mean, that it never happened.
And I'm picking him.
Are you going with Benavidez? You going with Benavidez?
No, he not.
Both of y'all going with Benavidez?
Nah, he ain't going with Benavidez.
Both of y'all going with Benavidez? You know who I'm going with.
Don't say
Darrell.
You damn right I'm going with Darrell. Why? Because man's a champion. Man is up in age, and that motherfucker is still hungry. I'm going to tell you why he's hungry. Because of young people saying he can't do the shit no more. Your boy's going to go run into something that he hasn't run into before. That's going to be the first upset of the night.
So what's your prediction?
I just said Darrell.
But I'm saying, decision. Okay, what was yours?
Mine is David Benavidez by decision.
Boy,
you said David Benavidez.
You right.
You said he was going to just beat the shit out of him.
Between 6 and 9, he will go down.
So you think this man is going to go in there and let this man just take advantage of him?
Ain't going to have to let him.
He ain't going to have no choice.
Ain't about letting him.
This is going to be his toughest fight to date, like I said. Period.
I don't see it.
Yeah, you don't have to.
When we get on this thing after the fight,
you know what's gonna happen? Darrell's gonna hit him with something, and he's gonna start thinking about that. What's that stuff? You know.
Oh, that nose candy.
That nose candy. And that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You gonna start thinking about that? Is it gonna be one of those ones like give me the bottle, the one that I mixed? It's gonna be one of those.
Hey.
No, but I actually, seriously, I think that from the two fights, like I said, the fights that I saw a couple of fights with Darrell. Not just the last one. I saw it. No, I mean he actually looked good.
Good barge.
And David Benavidez, the only fight I saw of him was Jalen Love. I mean, Anthony brought it to the attention that your ass got dropped by a jab.
Well, you need to go back and watch him then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then you will see why I'm saying David Benavidez by massacre.
So do you think David Benavidez is the best fighter at 168?
I don't know. I think he will be tested. I just don't think Darrell is gonna do it. Caleb Plant gonna give him some go, and the boy in the UK can go. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. And he like 6'4". He can go. You talking
about Caleb Plant, the one that the white boy try to fight like a black dude?
No, he don't try to fight like a black dude.
He do fight like a black dude.
He fight like a black dude.
Yeah.
That motherfucker like that.
All right, so Benavidez, Darrell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, to the next one.
So, main event.
I'm going last.
You going last?
Y'all can go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going last.
I'll go first.
Shawn. He like Kenny Porter, y'all. He like Kenny, huh?
And watching fight tape, Shawn Porter's a good fighter, but Errol Spence is just something else. I think it's going to take a special fighter to beat Errol Spence. I don't think Shawn Porter. I mean, I like Shawn Porter. Again, I'll say it again. I'll be rooting for Shawn Porter, but I just don't see the skill set to beat Errol Spence.
Maybe we should have went first. If we'd have picked Spence first, he probably would have won Porter.
No. I want Porter to win the fight, but I don't see how.
Pick with your heart.
I'm going with my head, man. I just don't see how Porter beats him. I don't see it.
You told me.
I know what
2 weeks ago.
It probably change again tomorrow night. But right now, if I had to put money on it, and I wouldn't win shit if I put money on Spence, but
he told us 2 weeks ago. It's boxing, man. Anything happen.
Anything can happen.
Y'all disrespecting Shawn Porter.
You are disrespecting him.
Saying he turned back around and say he don't see. Okay, Alan, hold on. If you say you don't see a way that Shawn Porter can win, that means you don't think he got no chance.
Okay. No. If Errol Spence goes in there and with this thing that he gonna knock Shawn Porter out, he gives Shawn Porter the opportunity to make it a tougher fight than it has to be.
So the question is Errol Spence gonna go in there and get?
I don't know. I'm saying to you, if he does go in there with this mentality,
but this ain't
he's gonna knock him out. Which, and listening to Earl Spence this week, he said if it comes, it comes. But that's not what they're going to do. He's gonna box. I believe he's gonna box, and if the knockout comes, it'll come. But again, Shawn Porter getting inside. Earl Spence is a great body puncher, which I love. I just don't see.
So you with Spence?
I think Spence gonna win a decision. He ain't gonna knock him out.
Unanimous, close.
He'll win a unanimous decision. He'll win like 8 rounds to 4, something like that. I'm not saying it's gonna be a wash. It's not gonna be a wash. It's gonna be a real interesting fight. It's gonna be an action-packed fight.
Is 8 rounds to 4 a wash?
No, a wash is you don't win a round.
So if you win a round, is that a wash?
No, not really. No, when they say a wash, technically a wash is you just beat them every round.
That ain't gonna happen.
Technically. I mean, look, I would say that if you only won 1 round, it's still a wash. Yeah, but I mean, technically, a wash is you win every round. They don't win.
Like Errol did his last fight.
What?
And the fight before that.
Nah, I think Errol lost the second round.
You might be one of. Out of 100
And I
people,
just watched that fight last night. He lost the second round.
Out of 100,
but I think he still washed Danny Garcia.
Out of 100 people,
Mikey Garcia.
it might be 0.1 people that feel that way.
You see, it was his best round.
That was his best round. That don't mean he won.
I think he won it clearly. I wish we could pull it up right now so you could sit there and judge it, and you'll say that he won it.
I don't think
If
so.
If you were being honest, you would. When the last time you saw the fight?
2 nights ago.
You ain't seen it 2 nights ago.
I
You
did.
just lying.
I watched
saw it
that,
yesterday.
and I watched
saw it
Ugas and
yesterday.
Porter, and I watched Danny Garcia. Come on, man.
Did Porter win the Ugas fight?
No. Because they took a knockdown from Ugas at the end of the fight. It should have been counted a knockdown.
When they slow motion that, it wasn't no knockdown.
It was a knockdown.
It was not.
And he lost the fight without the knockdown, if you ask me.
Nah,
To be honest with
it
you.
wasn't a knockdown.
And I think he lost the Danny Garcia fight.
I don't think he lost the Danny Garcia fight either.
You must don't think he lost the Keith Thurman fight either then.
No, that was close. That was real close.
It was a close fight, but I thought Keith Thurman won the fight.
Yeah, he folded.
He
Keith
beat
Thurman.
Danny Garcia out with activity. Danny Garcia landed probably the more effective punches, but he beat him with activity.
Yeah, he did beat him with activity. Well, anyway, my prediction on the Errol Spence, Shawn Porter fight is that I believe Errol Spence will win the fight. Whether it's knockout,
Nah, you got to pick.
I just picked Errol Spence.
But nah, you talking whether it's either got to be a knockout or decision.
No, we making a prediction. Man.
Right,
That's
predict.
so
What's gonna
I
happen?
just
Is it gonna go
predicted
all
Errol
12?
Spence was gonna win.
Okay, so is it
Whether
gonna go?
by knockout or
Nah.
by decision, he is going to win.
Nah, you leaving room to say, you know what? Nah, I said it was gonna be a knockout. Well, nah, pick one. This man said unanimous decision.
I don't care what that man said.
So you pick one.
I just did.
So we go decision.
No, I just said
Goddamn, my prediction might
Errol
change
Spence
before
is
the end
going
of
to
this
win.
segment.
Exactly.
So go ahead.
Earl Spence is going to win via, whether it's decision or knockout.
So is it gonna be close?
No.
So it's not gonna be close.
No, I'm gonna give it just like Alan said. I'm gonna give it like 4 rounds. I think it's gonna be interesting early, and then I think Earl Spence. Matter of fact, you know what? If you're present for it, I say decision.
Okay.
Unless Kenny Porter, I got to look and guess Kenny Porter throws the time.
Nah.
Yeah. No. Like if you said
Decision.
that, no.
Unanimous decision.
Well, wait, Tony. If you were training Shawn Porter, see, and that's the thing.
I don't think Kenny
I
will
looked
go
at
to
this shit and I
Tyler.
said,
Now
how
that's
do you
look.
beat
That's
this
the
dude?
only way I think. I'm telling you, I think it's gonna be a stoppage that way. I don't think.
So he's not gonna knock him out cold.
No,
like
he ain't
he
gonna knock
said.
him out cold.
He's
No,
not gonna
he's
knock
not
him
gonna
out
knock
cold.
him
He
out
got
cold.
the power to knock him out cold. Shawn Porter's gonna take a beating if it goes that way. And again, I'll say this again: if Errol Spence thinks that he's gonna knock this man out and go for it, like Deontay Wilder did against Fury, it could be something else.
That straight backing up, like we talked about before, Brandon, is gonna give. That's gonna be trouble for Errol Spence early.
It depends.
It's
'Cause
gonna
we
be
just
trouble for him
watched
early.
Kenny Porter curse Shawn Porter out on Fight Camp for not doing what he was supposed to do. So
It doesn't matter. Like
Yes,
Shawn
it
Porter
do.
said, no. Like Shawn Porter said, I only got to be 100 one time.
That's
yeah.
training up to the fight, man.
Exactly, that's
That
it.
ain't
That's
no,
fighting.
that's working on what you're gonna do. If
Exactly.
you're not working on it and you come on now, no.
That's training up to the
If I'm
fight.
if I'm
They're
telling
working
you
on
if I'm
techniques
telling
to
you
get this done.
you're at a disadvantage when you're backing up. Slip the jabs and create your space inside, and you're evading and fading away from punches. You're preparing for the fight. So if you're not listening to what he's telling you in camp, what makes you think he's gonna be able to translate it in the fight?
Well, there's where you're just gonna take one incident, like he's been doing that the whole camp, and you're gonna try to make it seem like it's been going on the whole camp when it hasn't.
Tony.
No.
Go ahead.
Listen to me. Don't cut me off.
Go ahead.
And let me finish. Look. If you go probably through Derek James and Earl Spence and he telling him to do something and do that, and he's not necessarily doing it just because Kenny Porter jumped on him. Look, Earl, no, back him up. Slip the jab, Earl, but Earl coming in and he getting hit. So Derek James is not going to jump out there and start yelling at Earl Spence. You're not doing what I asked you to do. That's what Kenny Porter did, but that doesn't mean that Shawn Porter wasn't following instructions and he can't follow them in the fight.
Different relationship. That's a
I don't care about the relationship. I'm talking about what he was doing. Regardless of what relationship we got, if you tell me to go get ice and I go get water, like what does the relationship matter?
Just like I said, every fighter when they're going through training camp, when their trainers telling them to do something, they don't always do it. They're working on stuff.
let me ask
So
you
when
this.
they don't do it, so look, just because, like I said, Kenny Porter blew up does not mean that he wasn't doing everything he was supposed to.
Man, your man was here 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah,
So this stuff happened at Bald Eagle.
And?
Which means this is recent. This ain't May, June stuff.
Your
This
point
is
is still
recent.
not proven.
What do you mean?
Your point's still not proven.
They were still working on the game.
Man,
So you saying
they
because they were working on the game plan 2 weeks ago that they ain't ready?
No,
What
I
you
don't think
saying?
so. At the end of the day, in order to get to Earl, you have to get past his jab. That's boxing 101 when you fighting Earl Spence.
You saying Shawn Porter can't slip a jab?
I'm saying he wasn't doing it. And if he couldn't do it against somebody that wasn't Shawn Porter, I don't think he gonna be able to do this shit. I mean, against somebody that wasn't Earl Spence, I don't see him doing it on fight night. If Kenny get in there and start yelling at that man, telling him to do stuff, and he not doing that shit, Kenny might throw the towel in. What the fuck are you doing, Shawn? Shit. I'm Shawn. I swear to God, if you don't go out there and slip this jab, I'm stopping the fight. I'm telling you.
But I don't think that was. I think that was just a little microcosm of an incident. But I don't think that was going on in the entire fight camp.
That's not. Man.
That's what I'm saying. So see that
regardless of what was going on in the entire fight camp, it happened recent.
But
he was in DC the last part of his camp.
But what does that got to do with anything? Like I said, look, you act like okay. So the last couple of weeks, I guess Earl Spence was on point with everything, huh? We don't know that, but I guess he was on point with everything Derrick James told him to do when he's in there sparring. Right. So when people ain't doing something that you in there doing sparring, just because they don't jump down your damn throat. You know, if he would say, Shawn, slip the jab. No, but that's what you're basing it on. That's what you're basing it on. And then you want to sit there and talk about 2 weeks ago. It doesn't matter that what he was doing 2 weeks ago. Look, you don't know what happened after that.
I don't need
and you don't know what's been happening out throughout the damn camp. If he was doing all of those things, so if he was having a bad sparring session, which they do have, don't act like nobody don't have bad sparring sessions.
Every sparring session they showed on fight camp, he looked like garbage.
Oh, is that what
against David Benavidez, trash. Against everybody at Bald Eagle, complete garbage. Trash.
You know what I notice about you? You see shit.
Trash.
When you look at shit, you see shit through the way you see shit is if you ain't with that individual.
What you mean?
They look like trash.
That's not true. Porter style is trash regardless.
Didn't you say what did he say? Marvin Hagler was trash?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. So I mean,
from a skill set standpoint, yeah. Y'all keep talking about he switched this and switched that. Man was trash when he switched.
Well, let me ask you this: he was trash.
Trash.
Name me one middleweight today that could beat him.
Canelo Alvarez.
You lost your damn mind.
Easy money.
No, you done lost your
Canelo Alvarez.
You lost your damn mind. That you done lost your damn mind. Canelo with his fading late ass at middleweight would get the bark beat off his ass, in your words. And goddamn it,
the difference is
he would get the bark beat off of him. In your word, the bark beat off of him.
The difference is
he would get the bark beat off. It ain't no difference.
Canelo hit harder than Sugar Ray Leonard.
What? But he don't hit harder than John the Beast Mugabe. What the hell are you talking about?
Make your prediction for the fight. What is your prediction for the fight?
Yeah, what's your prediction for the fight? Because you talking stupid now. Go ahead.
I ain't talking stupid.
Yes, you are talking dumb. You talking dumb.
This is another segment.
You don't give it no credit. You just go totally left with the
totally
left with the stupid shit. Go ahead. Yeah, what's your prediction?
Y'all be on that old black.
What's your prediction for the fight, Brandon?
Anything that came before the 90s, nobody can do nothing with. Y'all gotta stop that.
You need to learn shit. That's what you need to do. You need to learn shit. No,
niggas have gotten bigger.
No, they haven't.
Hagler was 5'7.5".
What is your prediction for the fight?
Come on, man.
He was 5'8".
What is your prediction for the fight?
Yeah, what's your prediction?
Y'all know what my prediction for the fight is. I just
say
told you.
Say it.
You taking Spence?
The truth.
Knockout or the decision?
Yeah, knockout or decision.
By knockout.
What round?
Between 9 and 12.
I'm gonna ask the question that I laughed at when the young lady asked it.
Between
you
9
could
and 12.
knock out Mikey Garcia. What makes you think you're gonna knock out Shawn Porter?
Mikey Garcia didn't after he realized he couldn't beat Errol Spence.
Still should have been able to knock him out.
He shelled up.
Yeah.
Still should have been.
Shawn Porter is going to leave way more openings to get knocked out and to get hit than Mikey Garcia did.
And I agree with that.
So y'all can't keep talking about this person didn't knock out this person, so that don't mean nothing.
Okay. So Spence.
Which somebody gotta be different, and I think it's supposed to be you.
No, matter of fact, no. If somebody's supposed to be different, Brandon, change your pick.
I am different. No,
Yeah,
Spence
change
by
your-
knockout.
yeah, change your pick.
Y'all said decision.
Yeah, change your pick.
Man, I just don't.
Brandon
understand
going with
y'all.
Shawn
You
Porter.
want somebody different?
Yeah, go with Shawn Porter.
You know what? Fuck it. Shawn Porter will knock Errol Spence out, as he said in the 8th round. I put it down. I talked to my father. It's going to get done.
All right, now what you bad? Now what you bad?
I ain't betting shit.
Oh, okay. Batman boxing talk, man.
Yeah.
We out.
Showtime Shawn Porter.
Man, y'all can say what y'all want. So y'all, but no, for real though, y'all gotta stop that old
Showtime
school.
No,
Shawn
you
Porter.
need to stop
19,
discrediting. No, seriously, no. We gonna continue with those school until you start giving them the fucking credit they deserve.
Because you,
Period.
you